Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Law School Space Show. This is 10 o'clock, where we talk about the top trending topics that has been trending on social media. First of all, Toto has finally released the new season 3. It's a drama. Right now, Mary Okoth, she is the new boss. Marianne, the receptionist, she's now the new boss, and it's just fire. I've watched the part 1 because they have also premiered it on YouTube, the episode 1, and it's just funny and it's just crazy. But there is something that has really caught my eyes. It's this picture in Marianne's office. This portrait in Marianne's office shows, I don't know what mess they went on during setting this scene, because if you look closely at that banner over there, it's written Basil Medical Service, and even this details on that poster, it just shows like it was from Canva. Wow, they never even edited it to fit the Facility 1 hospital. I just saw it as like, oh my god, something might have gone wrong here. But anyway, the show is fantastic. You should probably watch. Anyway, Pastor Nganga is getting controversy after sharing his life, and people are like, you're supposed to be in jail again. So first of all, let me tell you something. Pastor Nganga served a jail term some years back in the 1990s, 1980s, and he was facing the allegations of robbery with violence. That's what he was charged for. But now him telling his life story, we are coming to realize that he spoke of there was this time that they raped 1 woman, 8 men, and everyone on social media just go crazy.
Tulirep mwanamke moja, wanaume 8, Tamagui 8.
First of all, people just got that beat on social media. They never knew that this is Pastor Nganga raising or giving a testimony of how his life was before going to prison. And it created a lot of controversy. People came out calling out Pastor Nganga, said, wait, why is this man not getting jailed? This even went on and it was people started having this discussion at Parliament. That's how crazy it was. But on the other side, you come to realize Pastor Nganga has no any problem, because this is something that he did. He paid the price, and he's just now inspiring people with his own life story. I don't know what you guys think about it. Anyway, after that time, Robert Burale's wife came and said her side of the story, especially about her marriage. People have had a very different idea on who Robert Burale is. A lot of people know Robert Burale as a motivational speaker, a life coach, and a pastor. But now his ex-wife, who is Rosina Mwakideus, went on to his brother's podcast, Alex Mwakideus, to give her side of the story concerning her marriage. And he came out and said her marriage was not that good. In fact, she talked about the most thing that she regretted and the worst experience that she had in her entire life was getting married to the Robert Burale. Reason? She's saying that she was not even being given the conjugal rights. She said she was being cheated on. She just expressed a very bad side of her marriage. And she also spoke of Robert Burale taking loans and not failing to pay. However, she wasn't even seeing all the money where it was going. This has created controversy, and people are just talking, and people having crazy bit of this one. And Robert Burale has decided to go to court, and he's now suing them for 20 million Kenyan shillings, apparently for defamation.
This is not about Rosina Mwakideus versus Robert Burale. No, we are not at war. At least I know I am not at war. I'm just sharing my story to be helpful.
What you guys think? Do you think whatever Rosina Mwakideus came to say, it has really tampered with Robert Burale, that she needs to face a defamation case? Because I really don't get it. Rosina was just coming to talk about her marriage and how it was. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think. Feel free to give in your comment on the comment section down or below. Now, let's move forward. In her announcement video, Kate actress shared her excitement about working with the Gates Foundation, calling it a chance to raise her voice on global issues. This is a huge platform for her. We are talking about sitting at tables where global health, human rights, and youth empowerment are discussed. And of course, the highlights, Bill being part of Bill Gates' 70th birthday, an invite that already has fans hype. For many Kenyans, this is a big win. They say Kate is not just flying the Kenyan entertainment flag, but also breaking into international spaces that most local celebrities don't reach. Her followers sees this as a proof that Kenya talent can shine far beyond the red carpet and movie sets. But not everyone is cheering, and here's why. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has been under fire in Kenya before. Last year, the government quietly signed a deal giving the foundation special privilege almost like diplomatic immunity, meaning it will operate above certain local laws. The court later blocked that move after a public uproar. On top of that, the foundation has linked, sometimes fairly, sometimes through rumors, to controversial issues like vaccination programs, GMOs, and agriculture projects in Kenya. Many critics argue that such big organizations often push global agendas that might not always align with local needs. So now, when Kate actress steps in as their ambassador, critics are asking, is she being used to sanitize the foundation's image in Kenya? Or is she simply seizing an opportunity for herself and the causes she believes in? Supporters says, let's give her credit. This is a rare chance for a Kenyan celebrity to gain influence in international philanthropy circles. And if Kate is in the room, maybe she can represent Kenyans' voices and concerns better than outsiders. But the skeptics feel it's risky. They fear she could tie her brand to controversies that have not been settled in public's mind. Let's not forget that Kate also has a new foundation, the Anti-Kate Foundation, where it tackles nutrition, mental health, and FGM. So, is Kate actress' new role as Gates Foundation ambassador a proud Kenyan milestone, or is it a move wrapped in too much baggage? That's the big question dividing social media right now. One thing is sure, Kate actress has once again found a way to keep her name at the center of national conversations, and we'll be right here keeping you updated as it unfolds. Alright, Obinna is trending again, and this time the internet is on fire. The comedian and media personality is being dragged into the conversation following the tragic death of famous Sailors Gang member Shalkido. Here's what went down. On the night of Saturday, October 24th, 2025, Obinna was hosting a late club show in Thika. Shalkido pulled out to the event, and according to Obinna's own Instagram stories, the two were together chilling, laughing, and just having a good time, After the show, Obinna hopped into his car while Shalkido left on his motorbike. Fast forward to around 4:07 a.m. Sunday morning in Ruiru, Obinna shared a video fueling Shalkido's motorbike, saying they were heading home. That was the last moment the two were seen together. Minutes later, Shalkido got into a hit-and-run accident. He was rushed to the hospital, admitted to the ICU, and shortly after, he was pronounced brain dead. Now, fans online are split. A section of people is pointing fingers at Obinna, claiming he killed Shalkido just because he was the last person with him that night. Others are calling it a classic case of people blaming the nearest face without facts. According to some reports, Shalkido might have been overspeeding after getting a fuel tank full. Though no official police statement has confirmed this yet, Obinna has since come out heartbroken and shaken, but the online pressure is wild. People are running with theories, others are defending him, and some are straight up cancelling him because of the heat. Obinna has reportedly decided to pause his charity work and lay low for a while. It's giving public court vibes where the internet plays judge as jury before the facts even drop. Was Obinna just at the wrong place at the wrong time? Or is the pressure simply part of the dark side of being in the limelight? Either way, this story is getting messier by the hour. Anyway, Obinna has stopped giving charity work for some times. I don't know what you guys think. Feel free to give in your comment on the comment section down below and follow for more tea.